We're going to graph horizontal and vertical lines, and it says to sketch the graph of each equation in the rectangular coordinate system. So let's take a look at this equation. How in the world do I know that that's a line? It kind of looks like a point that we would just place on a number line. Well, it's not a point on a number line specifically because it says to graph it in the rectangular coordinate system. So that means we're talking about x's and y's, a two-dimensional setup. So let's take a look and see how that this really is a line, a straight line. We know that every straight line can be written, the equation of it can be written this way. How can we get this right here from this right here? Well, we see that 5 is the constant. We see that y goes right there, and we see that the a, okay, the b is a 1 right there, and a is actually a 0. So remember in the previous video we said that these three numbers need to be real, and both the a and the b can't be 0, but one of them can be 0. So this one, in this case, we have the a, which is the 0. All right? Oops. So this is a line. Excuse me. All right, and we just see that part. Now, if we wanted to go ahead and fill in all this other stuff, you could do that, but we don't really need to. Now, here's what we know. That means that y is 5 no matter what. Let's build a quick little table of x and y coordinates, and let's just make sure we understand what this is saying. This is saying that since a is 0, I can make x anything I want, and it really has no impact on the line. So I can make x -2, y has to be 5. I can make x -1, y has to be 5. I can make x 0, 5, 1, 5, and 2, 5. So in other words, it doesn't matter what x is as long as y is 5. So well, what does that mean? That means that we have a horizontal line going through the y at 5. Whoops. There we go. Oh, come on. Sorry about that. If I make it 1, 2, 3, sorry, it's supposed to be there. Okay, if I go through, there's my line. No matter what, my y is 5. So here's the line y equals 5, horizontal line. Let's take a look at the second one. On this one, we see that it does fit the standard form, and this is how it does fit. It says x is 3, so there's the 3 and there's x, and we could put a 1 there because the x is indeed there. The b is not there, so we would actually have 0 for that b. So do you see now that y could be anything as long as x is 3? So if we made a little table, right, as long as x is 3, y is anything. Right? X could be -100. I mean, it doesn't matter, right? I'm just exaggerating here. And it doesn't matter what y is. X is going to be a 3, so that means we have a vertical line going right through the x-axis at 3. Right there. It goes through there. Okay, so I have over 3 up whatever, I have over 3 down whatever. It doesn't matter what y is because x is 3. All right, thanks for watching.